Welcome to the deep dive. So today we're looking into this really quite remarkable story.
Yeah, it's from Keyon and the Laughing Lion.
Exactly. And our mission is to sort of unpack what it tells us about learning, about communication,
Hmm?
all hidden in this frankly unbelievable encounter.
It really centers on this one core event, doesn't it? This boy, Keyon, he's at the zoo,
Right.
and he hears a lion laughing and then talking. A lion named Larry.
I mean, straight away that's wow. And Larry immediately gives his reason like, I listen, I learn, and I laugh.
That's the secret to staying sharp, he says.
It just grabs you, doesn't it? A talking line is one thing, but that phrase, listen, learn, laugh, it hints at something, well, deeper.
It does. And his idea of laughter is so broad.
Yeah, tell us about that.
Well, he says he laughs at jokes, sure, but also tickles. Even broccoli.
Broccoli, okay, that's memorable.
It is. It's this sort of total embrace of joy, I guess.
And Keyon naturally is just stunned. Like, lions aren't supposed to laugh or talk.
Which is what anyone would think,
No.
right?
Absolutely. But Larry's comeback is brilliant. He just winks and says,
Only the smart ones do.
boom. Instantly connects humor and intelligence, or at least sharpness, as he put it.
Yeah. And that thread continues. He actually calls himself a teacher.
A teacher, the lion.
Yep. And he flat out says, laughter makes learning stick. Which is interesting because, there's actually science behind that.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm. Laughter releases endorphins. It can genuinely help with focus, with memory, making things stick, just like Larry said.
Yeah.
So that playful vibe, it likely made Keyon more open to learning.
So Larry's not just being funny, he's actually teaching. He challenges Keyon's assumptions right away.
Exactly. And then he starts sharing actual facts about lions.
Like what?
Well, they live in prides, groups.
Okay, standard stuff.
Yeah, but then he says male lions rest up to 20 hours a day.
Right.
He calls it king-size napping.
Ah, okay, that's good. Much better than just resting.
Right, and he says the roars are like jungle Wi-Fi.
Jungle Wi-Fi. I love that. It makes it so much easier to picture and remember. Why do you think that humor works so well for, like, basic facts?
Well, it's unexpected, isn't it? It creates an emotional hook. Instead of just dry information, it becomes this little story, this vivid image. Jungle Wi-Fi is just, it's relatable, even though it's absurd.
It really is. And he keeps it going, right? There's a riddle.
Yeah, he asks Keyon, what's got a mane, loves the savannah, and tells terrible puns.
Let me guess.
Keyon gets it straight away.
You. Perfect. It's teaching, but it feels like a game.
Precisely. And the whole thing ends really warmly. Larry gives Keyon this, whiskery nuzzle.
Oh.
And his final advice is just keep learning, kid, and never stop laughing. Simple, but powerful.
Yeah. And the story makes a point of saying Keyon was, well, changed. He tells everyone about Larry. He looks at learning differently after that.
It really shows how much impact that kind of unconventional, joyful learning can have. It sticks.
So the big takeaway here seems to be that, learning isn't just for schools or books.
Not at all. It can pop up anywhere.
Yep.
And being curious, listening, maybe having a bit of a laugh, it can completely change how you absorb things.
It really makes you think, doesn't it? This whole idea of approaching things with openness, listening, finding the humor. It could unlock so much.
Definitely. So maybe the question for you listening is, what laughing lions, what unexpected sources of learning and insight might you encounter if you stay open to them?
Yeah. What could transform the way you learn? Definitely something to chew on.